Hey, you guys, it's me, Queen. Just coming to tap in, see how everyone is doing. Happy Monday, happy Monday. I hope everyone is making the best out of their moments, that you're getting the most out of your days, that you are walking, feeling encouraged and empowered. Okay, I just wanted to start out and say that feel encouraged, feel loved, and walk in your power. Okay, take control of who you are, your finances, your relationships, your life. Okay. So, if this is your first time here, welcome in, welcome in. If you are returning, thank you. As always, Queen appreciates it. I love to hear feedback. Please don't hesitate. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Comment, 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 please. It helps with the algorithms. It lets me know if these videos resonate with anyone. If anybody got some news they can use, as Queen likes to say. Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm getting the messages out to the right people. This will be a timeless read. So whenever you receive it, that's when you're meant to give it. So before I came on, I had to think about everything that had been going on um, in my endeavors, right, and throughout my moments. I saw a two baby geckos, a frog, a yellow and black butterfly, and the yellow and black butterfly represents freedom, right? Being free to live, collective. I don't know who this is going to resonate with, but you are free, like to move about. Like if you see a butterfly, they're busy about, right? They're moving on. They have freedom, right? They're not bound by anything. And I felt like there has been like things that have occurred that kind of kept you feeling bound, right? Or somebody wanted you to feel bound, collective, but you are free to move about. And not only did I see that, I saw a stick bug last night. I'm like, all these creatures are coming to me and they're giving this message, and I had to think, like, what does the stick bug have to do with anything? Then I had to say, well, what does the stick bug have to do biblically? Biblically, okay? But more so, it came back to spiritually, to be camouflaged. That's what the stick bug, to blend in. You are not meant to blend in, collective. You are supposed to be out here shining your light. You are supposed to be out here moving about, okay? Um, Also with that butterfly and seeing the geckos and the frogs, the frogs there for war, we're here for battle. You're suited up spiritually, you're protected. It's more so what I heard. You are protected, okay? But there has been a renewal, there has been a rebirth and a renewal of your energy and your physical self. And so that butterfly was just confirmation that you are supposed to move about, collective, okay? So I don't know who this is going to resonate with, but that was some of the downloads I was getting. And then I was sitting here and back to the stick bug. It led me to the book, to Joseph, a story about Joseph. And as we all know, Joseph comes from, or his storyline started in the Bible in the book of Genesis. And so as I'm channeling that and I'm getting that information, it also came to me Hecka. Somebody might actually work for the Hecka Energy Company, but Hecka, and it's going back to the beginning. So some of you guys might have direct um, bloodline to um, ancient God energy, or you're operating in your ancient God-like energy, and you have protection from these gods. These same gods that walk the heavens. Okay, and so you're just being reminded to continue on through your journey. So I just wanted to share that with you. It kind of made me emotional just thinking how much we are loved out here. Um, and how your spirit team will come down and talk, and it will give you confirmation on where you're headed and who you are. And so that's why walking your power was very significant. Okay, you are to walk in your power. Okay, I feel like there have been people that have kind of tried to downplay 333 in the deck, your potential. They try to downplay who you are. They wanted you to second guess who you are. But no, you are to walk in your power, right? Be in the sun. You know, those demons, they're going to go hide in the dark, but they're always attracted to light. So you always have to be mindful, no matter how they come or how they're cloaked. And that was another thing. I started doing some ghostwriting, and it was coming on how, you know, you are cloaked in protection. You have a shield of armor. And, you know, somebody that is listening to this could be religious. Someone could be questioning, okay, their journey, their path. Or somebody wanted you to question your journey or your path, right? But no, Spirit is here to say, you are anointed, you are covered, okay? Your intuition, 1111, is on point, okay? Yeah, all these things are just putting you in preparation for what's to come, okay? Thank you. So I don't know if I should start. Yeah, let's get some angel numbers out here first. Kind of guided angel numbers. Can we open up the board with, you know what? Yeah, and this was already flipped up. That's so funny. Alignment. Angel number 777. So this is, I feel like the reason, because I've been seeing all these things and I don't know who this is going to resonate with. You are in alignment. Someone is fully aligned, okay? All your chakras are fully aligned, okay? Yes, you are in alignment, okay? And you have I feel like research. I heard something about research. Somebody may be doing some research on you. They may be trying to check you out because they're in disbelief about who you are and questioning your, out the deck, 1919, transformation. People are questioning your transformation, okay? Right? They're questioning your transformation. Something could have happened in 2021. You could be 21. Something could have happened in 2020. That could have been when somebody, or 2019, I'm hearing, okay? What else? Okay. Let's just see what's out here. And see what's going on. But those were some of the things I was hearing as I was sitting and meditating and learning to know who I am, right? Learning who I am. Someone could be a Capricorn. I just saw that, right? Yeah, I just saw that. Somebody could be a Capricorn. This could pertain. You're in your magician, okay? You are the magician right now. You're being seen as the magician, okay? That is you, collective. Whoever this resonates, you're being seen as the magician and able to alchemize all things. The infinity sign may be significant, okay? A rebirthing and a renewal, okay? I think I started out saying that. So as you see on this magician card, there is the infinity sign, a rebirthing and a renewal. And as you can see, it is over the person's crown. They have their cup, they have their pinnacle, and they have their staff. You are able to alchemize whatever illusion it was that was thrown your way, because I feel like someone had an illusion thrown their way, that there have been somebody may have been trying to confuse somebody and present like the world was not theirs, like they didn't have offers. And that you didn't have this fertility. But I feel like that is you, collective. You're being seen as the magician, right? Yeah. Somebody wanted you to feel stagnant in what you already had. Somebody wanted you confused, okay? About, and not comfortable, or not, what's the word I want to use? Somebody wanted you uncertain, okay? They wanted you to be uncertain about God's promise to you, okay? About what is promised to you. They wanted you to doubt. They wanted you to be unfulfilled in your life's desires and choices and the things that you are doing, okay? Somebody wanted you to, can't make this up. They wanted you in confliction, right? They wanted you in confliction because you're in this magician, right? You're in this magician energy. I feel like this is you. You're alchemizing all negative energy. You are still overcoming all of the BS that has been thrown at you. And they wanted you to put out a different type of frequency into the world, okay? They wanted to change the frequency that you would put out. And I felt like so that they could confuse you and have you unsatisfied with what was being given to you and promised to you, okay? Someone betrayed you, right? They betrayed you. They betrayed you, right? So, and this is somebody you know, okay, collective? This is someone you know. They betrayed you. They wanted you in confliction and confused about who you are. Some of you guys may have spiritual gifts. You may be under attack for these spiritual gifts. You may have people coming at you saying that you are not of the love and light, that you don't believe in God, that you're demonic, all these different things. Somebody wanted you. So then, as these attacks went out, you would be dissatisfied with, I feel like, with what you have as far as your gifts or what you were going to put out, okay? Yeah, and somebody betrayed you, and I feel like, and they wanted you to be heartbroken, right? But this betrayal, I feel like, came from somebody you knew, right? And they wanted you, more so I'm hearing, they wanted you to betray your spirituality. They wanted you to betray yourself. They wanted you to betray God, okay? Is what I'm hearing. They wanted that for you, right? They didn't want you to have the Wheel of Fortune, but they see you having the Wheel of Fortune, right? Right? And family, right? They didn't want you to have all of these blessings, all these divine blessings. And again, it's 10 of Cups, right? Because you are connected directly to Source, okay? I don't know who I'm speaking to, collective. I love you. Queen loves you. The universe loves you. The Most High loves you. Keep going. Somebody wanted to swap places with you, though, for this energy, right? They wanted this energy for themselves, is what I'm hearing. They wanted that energy for themselves. So they try to put you in this 4 of Cup energy with the 3 of Swords, right? Because you're the magician in the world, right? That's what you have, right? And you also have the Wheel of Fortune with family, so there's growth and expansion, but I feel like more so you are connected to Source. Like I started out saying, and if we go back, I said I was getting a download from Heka, and Heka is the beginning, like the start, one of the gods from the start that walked the heavens with the son of Ra. Okay, Joseph, back to the book of Genesis. So again, this is all tying in to the beginning, to where it all started. Somebody wanted you to be confused about where you were getting these gifts from, or who loved you, is what I heard. Okay, boop, that's you, the Hierophant, right? I feel like you're wise. You're wise. You're wise enough to know, okay? Somebody got in this dark energy, and they got on some BS. I can't make this up. Somebody wanted your truth, right? They wanted this Wheel of Fortune and this 10 of Cups for themselves, right? I kid you not. Let me get hold on, because I got a lot going on. Okay? I don't have a lot going on. I just need to move these cards. And that's what, and I don't know why I said that. Somebody wanted you to feel like you had so much going on again. With this energy, they want you kind of confused about what the hell it is you already got, and confuse you. They want to cause some confusion and some confliction and have you in this ungrateful ass energy, because they're ungrateful, right? And this is somebody you know, right? They betrayed you, and they wanted you to betray your faith in yourself, okay? They didn't want you to have self-love. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, come on, talk to me. I'll talk back. Okay, because this Wheel of Fortune, they saw you in this energy. Okay, they saw you in this Wheel of Fortune energy. They knew what was coming your way. And as we have the transformation and alignment, because you are in full alignment, whoever I'm talking to, you are in full alignment. They did not want this for you, okay? They did not want this for you. So they tried to, somebody, and I'm really feeling like somebody wanted to trade you places, is almost what I wanted to say for your 10 of Cups and your Wheel of Fortune, right? Because they see you having the ability to move things forward, okay? You, yeah. We have King of Cups and we have Death under there, okay? Oh, that wasn't even my card. Why is this right here? Because this wasn't even my card. We had the Hierophant in the Death, okay? A Hierophant in the Death. That's what we have. But now that I see this 10 of Cups, I mean this King of Cups over here, maybe that's who that is. Maybe that's somebody dark. That could be somebody's ex. It could be a water sign. Okay, we have a lot of cups out here, so we have a lot of water on the board. Okay, this could be a water sign. Okay, yes, thank you. Because this is what I was looking at, so I was confused if y'all saw my face. Because I'm like, wait, when did my card swap, right? Oh, when did my card swap? Somebody's trying to destiny swap. Makes sense, okay? Talk to me, I talk back. Thank you, Spirit. So this is you in this Hierophant energy. You are wise, but somebody was unwise when they made the decisions, okay? That they made, right? Okay, here we go. I ain't even got to do nothing with it. And now there's been a death, right? They sent death your way. They wanted an ending to your gifts. They wanted an ending to your ability. They wanted your ending, right? Because somewhere somebody didn't do the death that was needed to have this renewal and to be in this infinity type of energy. They didn't do the death and the renewal. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, there's a lot of water out here, but now there's been judgment. Okay, I can't make this up. Judgment, okay, on the situation. And now this is all making sense. Okay, Two of Pentacles. There's that infinity again, that equal give and take, that balance, right? They wanted your balance. But even more so, what I'm seeing with this Two of Pentacles is somebody paid. They wanted to swap. Because what's going to happen? They're going to exchange. Boop. They wanted to exchange your energy, and they probably wouldn't paid. Or either this King of Cups is really a dark ass masculine, a greedy ass person that tried to swap. Or, yeah. Okay. Then we got Strength. I kid you not. I ain't even, yep. Right? They try, but they ain't strong enough. You're in your strength. A Leo, a fire sign could be relevant. Okay. They ain't got a leg to stand on. The Nine of Wands, they can't stand their grounds, right? They ain't got a leg. Didn't I just say they didn't have the strength? Because in the upright, this is somebody ready to go to battle, ready to go to war. But in reverse, this is somebody, I see somebody that does not have the strength that they thought they had. So now here we are with the Eight of Swords, or with the Nine of Swords, and they weighed up. They weighed, right? It's heavy on their mind. They in heavy regret, right? Because they're seeing you move forward. Okay, they seeing you move forward, but they most definitely sat their funky ass right here and was watching you. Two of Wands, waiting to see what was gonna happen, but then there was a Tower. There was a Tower to this energy. Okay, whew. Yeah. And the Emperor, things are gonna be made fair. They're gonna be made fair. Okay, somebody, and again, if you see he's holding. It has an Ankh on it, okay? Egyptian ancestors could be relevant, but I think I brought up Heka at the beginning of the reading. Yeah, and this Fool, they see you in this renewal-ass energy, right? They see you renewed. They see you restored. So whatever they tried, it did not work, okay? And I kid you not, this is how they wanted you, but that's them, collective. That's where they're left right now with all the BS, okay? Yeah. Yeah, unable to have partnership. Yeah. Okay. Tell me more. Okay. What else is out here? Yeah, somebody tried to swap. They wanted to swap energies. Okay. Tell me more. Thank you. They wanted what was yours, and they wanted you confused, and somebody needed you down long enough and think bad and feel bad so that they could finish performing these. I don't feel like somebody was successful, so now they checking. Now they want to know. Yeah, now they want to know, and it's been an ending. It's been an ending to the crap, and judgment has been called down. I feel like your ancestors have called down judgment. You didn't even have to call down judgment. I feel like the ancestors from the heavens above, from wherever, so whatever is sourced to you from the Most High, but it all starts in the beginning again. I feel like now there's a tower to this energy. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Energy. I've already done a pre-shuffle. Actually, let's see. We're going to spill the tea on the situation and just see what we get, what comes out. But before I do that, cut the cards. Okay. I just want to check something. Ooh, this is my card, y'all, because y'all know I'm not strong with my planets. I'm working on it. So then we have Uranus, journey, death and rebirth. So as I was doing my studying, right, and we're going to leave this out here. As I was doing my studying before in my meditation, it was telling the story about Heka, how he would walk the valleys with Ra, the son of God, and they would walk the heavens. So yeah, somebody has direct, is getting direct information from the beginning. You're getting it from the Most High, okay? Seka, justice. So we have Seka out the deck. There is going to be justice. There has been justice, okay? And it's karmic law. Somebody is receiving their karma right now. And somebody receiving their karma, right? What kind of seeds did you sow? Okay? Nepherdom, completeness, right? Didn't I say somebody in the beginning was in full alignment? I said somebody's chakras were all aligned. I believe I said that earlier. And at the bottom, and I also said protection, confirmation on my phone. We have protection at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. What else? Yep. Thank you. Death and rebirth. We have Osiris energy out here. I said it's been a death and a rebirth. We have Mars at the bottom of the deck. Okay? Mars and Venus at the bottom of the deck. And let's just see. Because I said what I said. Or should I say Spirit said what they said. Okay? Mars is physical aggression. Somebody could have aggression. Somebody could be aggressive. Or somebody aggressively committed these acts towards you. Okay. Okay. And then we also have Venus. It could be a Gemini out here. Okay. Let's see. And it doesn't have to be the signs collective. It could just be the energy of that sign. Let me be very clear. It could just be the energy of that sign. So let's see what we have, because this has already said a lot, okay? And see what's out here. We got a lot going on. Yeah, somebody try to swap. Somebody try to swap destinies with someone. This could be someone you know. It could be a close family or friend. Now I feel like whoever they in this, I feel like somebody had assistance is what I feel. I feel like somebody had assistance. I feel like the collab went bad. Now there's been judgment called. Because if you look at the judgment card, look at all them down there. Okay, it's like 3 or more people. It's 3 people, 3 or more, right? Judgment is being called, right? And everybody trying to plead their case on why they went up against you and why they tried this foolishness and how they got convinced or tricked. Some of them might feel tricked. Like they got tricked into this energy. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, they didn't want you to move forward. They wanted you to sleep on your gifts. They really wanted you to sleep on what was promised to you and what is yours so that they can go ahead and make a move. Okay. Somebody was going to make a move on you. And some of them might have came back around to check the temperature. They want to know if you know. If you noticed anything different. Some of you guys might have been feeling down. Feeling like confused about what it is you're supposed to be doing. Even though you could have had clarity. Okay? Tell me more about the current energy. Tell me more. Okay. Bridging the differences. Cultural difference bringing both challenges and growth. Right? So cultural differences, I feel like this is maybe a spiritualist and I don't know why I'm getting at a spiritualist and a religious person. Okay. Tell me more. Bad influences. Yeah. Somebody wanted your gifts. Somebody is a bad influence. Someone is having a negative influence on your life. Yeah, somebody was projecting and trying to have you feeling and be in this inner conflict. Okay, they wanted you in this inner conflict. They wanted you in this energy. They wanted you to feel stuck and, like I said, confused. And as you can see on the inner conflict, those are spiritual weapons. Okay, them ain't no GUNs. Those are spears and a shield to protect yourself. Okay, yeah, they wanted you overthinking in your thoughts and emotions entangled up and leading to overthinking so that you would be confused. That's why we got the 4 of Cups out here. Okay, past life echoes. Someone's connections or feelings feel like echoes from the past life. Okay, yeah, you're feeling what you're feeling from your ancestors because they're telling you to wake up. Pay attention. Pay attention. I've also been seeing grasshoppers. Okay, so yeah, somebody wanted you stuck. Tell me more about this person. One more. 2. Unexpected revelation. A shocking revelation will change your perspective. I feel like it's going to change your perspective on who it is. I felt like you might come to the realization that you didn't know people really operated like this. Yeah, and mofos had a hidden agenda, okay? Someone has a hidden agenda and motives. So be mindful about the people coming back around you. Yeah, because they whispering, they talking, rumors has it, right? Right, rumors has it, okay? Rumor has it. Rumors are flying, okay? And under that, we got holding back. The other person is not being fully open with you, okay? Right, but there's been a public exposure to this person, okay? It's been a public exposure. This person knows who they are. You are to protect your heart and protect your blessings, protect your gifts. You are protected. Okay. Put those down. You are protected, collective. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. You are protected. But somebody wanted you to be confused. They wanted you confused about what it is that was coming in for you. And they wanted you confused. Some of y'all might be confused on what to do with your gifts. You might have started guessing yourself and feeling like, oh, I'm not supposed to do that. Listening to what other people projecting because people trying to, and like I said, I think I said in the beginning, people might have said that you were out here doing spell work. You were demonic. You were this, you were that. And try to paint, they try to paint a nasty ass picture about you. Okay. What else do we got out here? Oh, I've done a pre-shuffle. But I'll go ahead and cut the cards. Let's see. The Oracle got to say. What you got to say, baby? What should I use? You know what? Let's see. Let's see. What you got to say? Okay. Hey, Alexa, pause. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. What's down here for the collective and myself? Yeah, they didn't want you to move forward. They didn't, but you're manifesting. Look at that. Okay? Manifesting, okay? You're moving forward. You see you in a car with wheels, right? Somebody ain't got a car. Somebody might be carless, okay? Yeah, right? And then somebody tried to attack to your heartstrings, right? They wanted to stop your flow. That's why this is upside down. They wanted to stop your flow. That's what they wanted. We also got blissed out in reverse. That's upside down in the deck. And I feel like because they watching you, yeah, you was able to, they ain't able to release this bad shit. They ain't in this blissed out energy. They're not getting connections from the divine. They're not happy with themselves. They aren't able to release this karma, right? You can't just release no karma. You got to sit here because they didn't do the inner child work, right? They didn't do the death and the rebirth. They are not healing that inner child. I can't make it up. So they don't get to make a excuse my language, they don't get to make a wish. That's why it's in reverse, right? And the whole time you steadily over here tidying up and cleaning up your home. I can't make it up. Y'all see me split this deck, okay? That, you know, that's the energy. And you're abundant, okay? They're not, okay? Dang. Okay, anything else? Because I feel like this is going to be a repetitive tongue lashing for these folks that was on this BS. Ooh. So that was your transformation. That's so crazy. The book, right? Somebody, they're going to throw the book at somebody. Somebody might be going to jail. Spiritually, they might be getting the book thrown at their ass for not going through their transformation, but they wanted your transformation out. Okay, that's crazy. Because that's the one that they blew. Okay? A lot of cards going on over here. Let's see what kind of medicine I can get out of here. Because, boy, people, okay, yeah. Somebody may have went and got some canvasite. You might need some canvasite. It helps with your intuitive gifts. It helps you to be able to bring your intuition into play. But I'm going to put that back at the bottom of the deck. We'll see if it comes back out again. But yeah, somebody wanted your intuition blocked. I feel like they wanted your intuition blocked. They wanted you to feel as though what God had given to you was bad. They wanted you to kind of abandon your journey. That's what they wanted. They wanted you to abandon your journey so that they can come up and sneak your bag, okay? They wanted to come up and creep your bag, like swipe or no swiping. That's the energy I'm getting. And it came from, some of this came from people you know. Somebody that came in and acted like a fake-ass friend or a sister or a brother. You know, whoever this person is in your life. And don't, you know, take the roles. But this is somebody you know. That's the intuition I'm getting. Okay, thank you. So let's see what kind of medicine we can get out here for you while you're on your journey. While you're continuing to move forward. Okay, forward momentum. Angel numbers 52. Somebody could be 52. Okay. Yeah, that 52 is coming up a lot. Somebody needs to look up angel numbers 5252. Okay? What kind of medicines do we have out here for the collective and myself? Okay? But right. Who needs it? Anyone who leaves for work each morning with the sinking suspicion that their true destiny is anything but this. Where to put it? Tape to your forehead during meditation. When to use it? When it's way past time to stop saying yes to the things that you hate. Ask Baright what your true calling is, then go live it. It will be terrifying, but what's the alternative? Okay, then your destiny. So somebody's coming for your destiny. Or they tried to with their little raggedy self. But they got caught. They busted. They wanted to swap. Why is this already turned over? They wanted to swap with you. They wanted to swap with you, okay? Let's see. What other medicines for the collective and myself? So we can get ready to end this. I can get you a positive message. Some of my cards are all backwards. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why. Okay, this is aquamarine. Those who run hot. Who needs it? Those who run hot. Fire signs. Anybody hanging on to an unspoken burning desire. Where to put it? Wherever you need to turn that whisper into a primal scream, or if that's a little overly dramatic, wherever you want to speak clearly and calmly from the heart. When to use it? When you've lost your voice, when it's past time to let it go, or when you're feeling a little too in fugo for polite company. Ice yourself down with aquamarine's cold shower and vibes. And I feel like because that's these projections, people, so to keep your calm, somebody wants you to blow your top. Somebody wants you to blow your top. Okay? They want you to blow your top. Labradorite. Who needs it? Adventures exploring far-off lands, places, alchemical, spiritual, artistic, and dreamy. Any Pisces. Where to put it? Wherever you cast your spells. So again, somebody thinks that was trying to say that you was out here doing some bad spell work. Okay? Nah. That's them. They try to swap with you about your gifts, right? Yeah, that's crazy. When to use it? When you've lost your faith in magic. The world is weird, wonderful, whimsical, watery rock hurtling through space. And you're on it. And that makes you special. Gaze into the labradorite and delight in that. So again, somebody wanted you confused about your powers, your gifts, your abilities. And they only wanted you confused about them because they wanted them for themselves. Okay? Greedy mofos. They wanted them for themselves, but I feel like they bit off more than they could chew when they came over here to kind of bother with you. Okay? Your ancestors, your spirit team, God, the beginning, the ruler, okay? The earth, who, however it is you see, your most high, your source, they wasn't playing, okay? So, we're going to exit out of here, get you a angel guided message, okay? And see. Or can we send you off with? We thank you. I thank you. Thank you for coming and tuning in with Queen. Okay? Thank you. Let's see. How many end messages do we have for the collective and myself? End messages for the collective and myself. We thank you. Keep moving forward. If you... I can't make this up. I just get so excited. Keep moving forward, even if you are unsure of your next step or where it may take you. Trust that you are walking the path you are meant to walk. Remember, we are walking it with you. Trust yourself more. So that is the final message. I thank you guys for tuning in with Queen. If you need to do research on how to protect yourself, how to release people, how to make sure that you are cloaking yourself and keeping yourself protected as you are on your spiritual journey, whatever it is for you, do your research, go within, pray, okay? Pray. The power of prayer is real. So with that, Queen loves you. Oh, that wasn't even a heart. Is that a heart? Boo, 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 boo. Okay. Queen love y'all. Ciao.